Hello everybody, this is Pisces on Fire Tarot here, and I shuffled the cards and I threw them out there and I forgot to start the video. Well, here's the spread, and I'm Pisces on Fire Tarot doing the general card read for the day. You can reach me at piscesonfiretarot@gmail.com if you have any comments, questions, or concerns about this reading. I would very much so appreciate it if you would watch the entire video, if you have the time. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. If you like the way I read the cards, let me know if you resonate with the cards. I'd like to know what's going on with you guys out there in the world. If you hear the voice of a young man in the background, that is my child. He likes to be loud and I like to let him. On with the cards. What we have is the Four of Pentacles, the Hermit, Knave of Swords, the Venerable Woman, Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Chalices, Nine of Swords, King of Chalices, the Venerable Man, Six of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Ace of Wands. The umbrella card is the Eight of Pentacles, and the extra card that flew out while I was slinging cards is the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is about knowing where the abundance is, knowing how to get to the abundance, but not quite knowing how to use it to your best advantage. The Eight of Pentacles is about putting in the work. That's the sweat right there. There is your sweat equity. That's the Eight of Pentacles. Now the Eight of Pentacles is the lens upon which we need to consider looking through when we discuss and go through the cards in this spread. So, with that being said, okay, the feeling that I get from the Four of Pentacles is stagnation and greed. Well, I don't want to say greed, but I would like to say that I get the feeling of someone that does not want to let go of what they have. It's like, you know, I hear somebody saying, you never touch the principal, you don't spend the principal. There's what's going on there. Do not touch the principal. Do not spend the principal. Four of Pentacles. It's not that they're being selfish or they're being greedy. They're being very protectful of what it is they have. Okay, so next up is the Hermit. And in order for them to protect what they have, in order for them to not spend the principal, they are keeping to themselves. This is an individual that has the money to go do things but chooses not to because they don't want to spend the money. Stingy, frugal. Those are the words I was looking for. We have an individual that is stingy and frugal. They want to keep their material possessions. They want to keep their wealth in their pocket. And it's not that they don't want to share, but they don't want to spend the principal. They don't want to spend their principal. They want to keep whatever status they have, that their material possessions allow them to experience. All right, next after the Hermit. So wait a minute, before I go on, having these material possessions, having this material abundance takes this person out of a lot of, takes them away from a lot of things, a lot of fun things, a lot of social things, because they don't want to give. Because, you know, it isn't giving that we receive. I have another video. You might want to check that out. It isn't giving that we all receive. But they're not willing to give. They're not willing to take a step out there and give. Next up is the Knave of Swords. And the Knave of Swords is about someone being, okay, somebody is being talked about, or they are being spied on. There's a secret that somebody wants to know about. Somebody wants to know why the individual that resonates with this deck doesn't do things. Somebody is spying on the individual that resonates with this deck. They are trying to find out what their deal is. What's their issue? What's their malfunction? What is it? They radiate abundance, but they don't put themselves out there. They seem nice enough. What's going on? What's their situation? Okay, next we have the Venerable Woman. And with the Venerable Woman, in this deck, she's like the High Priestess. So, this is an individual that doesn't want people, the person that resonates with this spread, with these cards in this order, doesn't want people to know about them. They keep to themselves because they want to, because it's their prerogative, because it's their choice. And there you go, that's it. So, yeah. People want to know about the person that resonates with this deck, with these cards in this order. Next up is the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles is let's see. It's like somebody is trying to be nice to you, to find out more about you. They're trying to break through. Okay. Somebody is being nice to you. They're trying to break through your hard candy coating. Alright. Don't laugh. But the individual that resonates with this spread, with these cards in this order, okay, they're making me think, these cards are making me think that we have an individual that acts like Shrek. Now, do you remember in the movie when he said that he's like an onion with lots of layers? Here you are, the onion with lots of layers. I was going to say that, you know, we have somebody that's trying to get through to to the milk chocolate out from the hard candy coating. You know, like an M&M. But the onion layer thing works. The Shrek thing works. We're dealing with a person with a lot of layers. And there is another individual that is peeling the layers back, trying to find out about the individual that's represented with these cards. They're kind of killing you, well, not killing you, but they're kind of getting at you with kindness, sweet words and actions. Next up, we have the Ace of Chalices. Okay, now what that is about, it's about a new emotional experience. Perhaps the beginning of a new relationship, or maybe you just, I don't know, you see something that you really like and you have an emotional attachment for it. I don't know. Perhaps a new pair of shoes and you really love them and you gotta have them. But I don't think that's what it is. I think that this is the beginnings of a new emotional attachment to possibly another individual. And I say that because the Nine of Swords shows up, and in this deck, the Nine of Swords has the, has the image of a lady in the arms of, I don't know if it's an angel or if it's a fallen, either way it's an angel. There's a lady sleeping in the arms of an angel. So with this Nine of Swords, I have the feeling that the individual that resonates with this spread is like being carried. They are being very specifically guided. They are being very specifically guided. And things are being put in place for them to act on and to react to. It's for them to do what is good for them. It's for the individual to act well within their free will, but they are being gently nudged, I'll say. That's like that picture with the footprints, with the one set of footprints in the sand. You know what I'm talking about. There's only one set of footprints. There's two people, but one set of footprints, because one person was carrying the other. There you go. Moving on to the King of Chalices. Okay. We have the beginning of a new heartfelt, emotional relationship journey going on here. We're being guided. We're being gently nudged to go in a specific direction. And we have a very kind and giving individual in the direction along the way upon which we are being guided to go. We, us, all of us. The individual that resonates with this is being nudged in the direction of this King of Chalices. It's a very nice person. Very open. Is an abundant, older, I hear the word elderly, I don't know. Well, somebody older, I guess. Moving on to the Venerable Man. The Venerable Man in this deck equates to the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is about large, intergovernmental companies. It's about government. It's about traditional, being traditional, living a traditional style life. And our King of Chalices is probably a very traditional individual. And you are being nudged in the direction of a very caring, traditional individual. The Six of Pentacles lets us know that this traditional, caring, kind, older, elderly, whatever, individual is also very giving. This is a person that wants to see you do well materially, monetarily, in all aspects of life. They want to see you do well. So yeah, it's a nice person. It's probably a good person for you to know, but you have to be open to it. You see, you have to open yourself up. You have to be open to it. Next up, we have the Six of Swords, and you see there's a junket there. There's a ship. And you are sailing off into... Sailing off. Psst. We don't all live by the water. Maybe you're not sailing off, but you're moving on to a better life situation. Now that you are economically advantaged, now maybe you can be emotionally advantaged with your new relationship with your King of Chalices. Yeah, maybe you can now find out what it is to live your life on the emotionally advantaged side, because you've been keeping yourself away from and out of, these interpersonal relationships for quite some time, because you've been trying to hold on to what you have materially. You're not trying to give up any of your material items. You've worked hard for them, and why should you? But you just can't be too fixated, too nervous on, trying to meet new people and not... do you ever hear the old saying, you got to spend money to make money? This is kind of like on that same wavelength, even though you're not really spending money. I don't know. I think I'm starting to ramble here. Let's see. Now, with the Ace of Wands, what we have is the beginning of a new I'm trying to be more specific. I need something more specific. We're going to be going in a new direction. Okay. That's not really specific. But there is a new direction that is to be experienced. There's going to be a new I don't want to call it a procedure, because that's not the correct word. There's a new way of life that is going to be experienced and it's getting ready to begin. It's the little things that, you know, turn into the big things. It's like a snowball effect. And with this Ace of Wands, what we have is the, you know, that little pebble that starts the avalanche. That's your Ace of Wands. Your little pebble that starts the avalanche. Okay, everybody, this is Pisces on Fire Tarot. I am finishing off the general read for the day. If you liked how I read these cards, give me a thumbs up. If not, thumbs down. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Everybody have a great day. Enjoy yourselves. Take care of yourselves. Be good to each other and take care. I will talk to you soon.